Good afternoon, guys. Hold on, I gotta refit this in my chair a little bit here. I wanted to. I kind of goofed on my last video. The message is good, but I skipped. My message goes from is gonna say John chapter two. 2 or not John chapter 2, excuse me, John chapter 5. I see, I'm a little confused. it And 24 through 24 through 20 20 or excuse me let's see. I think it's going to say 16 through 23, but I didn't actually teach all that. I There were a couple of verses that I skipped in that. So I think what I'm going to do is I may just go ahead and retitle it, and then I'll so that what that's going to cause me to do is I'm just going to do something that I really don't do very often in my next message, and that is. And I'm telling you this in case you watched my last message or my most recent published message today, because I didn't realize that I had messed it up till I watched it this morning, and it looked like I think I'm missing something, but I didn't have time to edit it. So what I'll do is I'm going to change the title, or the not the title itself, but the I'm going to change the verses, and then what I'll do next time is I'll just go through what I skipped, because what happened was, I don't want to, I didn't want to put all this in writing because it would just take a lot to do. So I will explain that I need to do a write up for the last message that was just published today too. I haven't done that yet, but I was looking at this morning going, what the heck? So let me see. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up here so I can see where I am missing a few verses. And so I'm going to go ahead and so I went ahead and I taught I taught up to verse 20, and then I started talking about verses 28 through 30 because they talk about do not marvel. I talked about marveling, and then I just automatically somehow must have been looking at the entire passage or the entire chapter rather than just what I was teaching, and I got sidetracked. Excuse me. So I went through 20, John 20 through 28, all the way to 28. I went from John 20, and I skipped 21 through 23, and I was supposed to teach those. So, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm aware of that. I'm not going to do it right now. I've got an appointment here in just a little bit, so I don't really have time to teach, but I wanted to clarify that because I made a little boo-boo. But I can always just kind of start at the beginning of, or at the middle of a paragraph if it makes life easier. I'm not, it's not, that's not something I do very often. I don't teach in the and pick up in the middle of paragraphs. But if I didn't cover everything, then I'm just going to have to do that. So, it's just in case there's a difference in like the flow of the message. That's why, and I really don't know how to edit. So, I don't really know how I would edit this kind of thing anyway. But yeah, I mean, so I'm aware of the boo-boo, and I will fix it next time. So I think what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and retitle the other the title will stay the same because it still deals with the relationship between the son and the father. But I'm missing. Let's see, how many verses? I think there's three verses that I'm missing, and there's quite a bit in there. So I'm just going to go ahead I'll reteach that. You know, okay. Um, yeah, you know what? I will do. Because without explanation, I seem to go to chapter. Without explanation, I seem to just go to like kind of to verse 28, and it's like you don't understand how I get there. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that there. And so you guys want to watch this message, you'll understand this a little bit more. I'm not going to put it in as part of the John series. I will do that uh, when I re- when I resume the message, or So anyway, it's just a small boo boo. It might not even make sense to you guys, but things will come together. And so, I'm sorry. I don't know. I can't remember what I was looking at that would cause that mistake, but I noticed that this morning. So I covered everything live in my live message, but not here. So I noticed the boo-boo, and I will fix it. God bless you guys. Love you guys. Thanks for watching and putting up with me. I'm human, so hopefully you'll still continue to watch my messages. Love you guys.